A courtroom explodes with tension after prosecutors reveal shocking allegations of knife attacks, attempted murder, and violent outbursts in public places. As bond skyrockets to $5 million, emotional eviction hearings and desperate tenants struggling to survive unfold right after the chaos. From criminal accusations to housing crises, this courtroom session had everything.
Have submitted, and I've talked to my client about competency and what that entails. To get the ball rolling on that, while we wait, I would just be asking for an adjournment out to a time that might be commensurate with I don't know where we're at with regard to competency right now, probably a couple of months. However,
well, have you submitted? You said like 8 things to me.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm trying to figure out what you want me to do.
I'm sorry. We are still awaiting some discovery on this matter. I also have submitted for competency. With regard to competency, I'd be asking for probably a 2-month adjournment. And I would ask to address bond at the appropriate time.
Okay. So you want to set for a competence? You want both matters set for a competency?
Your Honor, I was unclear as to whether or not because yes, Your Honor.
Do I have 2 orders? No, I don't have 2 orders. All right. Give me a date 90 days out. 90. Yeah, they'll move it up if we have to.
Thank you.
Forensic evaluation is ordered. I'll need another order on the other matter. I have one on the case ending in 5072, but I'll need an order on the other one.
I have submitted that as well, Your Honor.
Submitted what?
The order on.
We have both?
Yes.
Okay, we do.
Yes.
All right. I see it. Competency hearing in these matters will be set July 11th.
Yes.
July 11th, 2024, 9 a.m. As to bond.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Williams understands and takes certainly no issue with the bond requirements as ordered by the magistrate at arraignment. He understands that the no go-to locations as well as the no contact provisions.
Okay. Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
On your competency orders that you submitted,
Yes.
I don't sign double-sided paper.
Certainly. I will resubmit those, Your Honor.
Thank you. That's why I couldn't see it. All right, go
Apologies. He's aware of the no contact provisions. He was also ordered to home confinement. Should he be able to post where he advises he can attend classes from that home location. He attends classes at Washtenaw County Community College. Here with him today, he has the support of his family. His grandparents are here and present. He has strong ties to the community in that regard, Your Honor. He's asking for a reduction in the $1.5 million bond. He doesn't have any criminal history to suggest, flight risk in monitoring to the home confinement with community correction supervision would certainly help and ensure the safety of the community at large. So he's asking the court to consider a reduction from $1.5 million, Your Honor.
Response?
Your Honor, at the time that my office charged the assault with contempt of court, my office requested $1 million on that file. We then subsequently charged him with a felonious assault, requested the action on that matter. Information come to be known by myself as well as the Ann Arbor Police Department since we charged this case. At this time, I'm requesting $2.5 million on each file for a total of $5 million. At the time the defendant committed assault with murder, the Ann Arbor Police Department already knew about him. They knew that there was a person with this description that was in the area who had been armed with a knife and was assaulting him. Ann Arbor, trying to be proactive, had been leading on this situation and knew that something like this was going to happen. And lo and behold, while they're trying to find this person, the defendant stabbed a woman multiple times on a public bus. That woman had to be rushed into emergency surgery And now the defendant is charged with attempting to murder her. There were eyewitnesses on the bus. So first of all, this woman knows the defendant as I'm going to be very kind with the words that I use, as a troublemaker on the bus. Those are not the words that people use to describe him. They use them for purpose. An eyewitness on the bus watched the defendant got on the bus, as he usually does, caused a scene, as he usually does, and then began to verbally berate a child who got on that bus and accidentally bumped into the defendant. The defendant engages in behavior, and this is consistent for his current assault with intent to murder case, as well as the felonious assault case in front of Your Honor. He engages in behavior where he essentially goes out looking for a fight, knowing he's armed with a knife so that he can then try to stab somebody and then try to claim self-defense. The defendant on the bus did that exact thing. He picked a fight with a woman. This 25-year-old woman decided to stick up for the child that he was verbally berating, and the defendant decided to pick a fight with her. It ended with him stabbing her twice in the chest. And like I said, her emergency surgery. In the days leading up to that, the defendant was in a Target, again, armed with a knife, again, looking for a fight. There's video surveillance and an eyewitness who can tell us what happened inside of that Target, as well as the victim of that assault. I watched the video surveillance from that Target event. The defendant walks up behind a person that is just innocently there shopping and is carrying a Target basket in his hand. And the defendant has what appears to be like an umbrella, and he pushes through this person pushing the basket forward. The defendant then confronts the victim. The victim turned around, and the victim engages with him verbally, and the victim is not impressed with the defendant's behavior toward him. The defendant takes out that knife that he knows he's armed with and puts it up to that victim's throat in a Target while there are people shopping and observing all of this. An eyewitness that the defendant assaulted actually right before this, the defendant spit on this eyewitness prior to and pushed him. That eyewitness watched as the defendant said, and I won't use the exact language because of the curse words in it, but that as the defendant threatened to kill this person in Target. He's saying, I will kill you right here in Target, while holding the knife up to his throat. He then used almost the exact same language, the cursing and the inappropriate language that he used toward this Target victim is the same language that he used toward a child on the bus. In the Ann Arbor, they're both Ann Arbor, I apologize. In the bus case, Ann Arbor outlines that there are 2 other open investigations for the same conduct by this defendant. I understand one of those investigations now to be that Target case. There is also a third, however, which Ann Arbor knew about at the time. Since then, because the defendant's arraignment, as I understand it, has been on the news, and there was a tip line from Ann Arbor for anybody else who experienced anything else like this or knows anything, call in. Since then, at least 2 additional people have now come forward outlining this same of the defendant assaulting the knives. So at this point, post-charging, post-filling out those bond forms, we now know that this is bigger in the sense that he's assaulted and perhaps threatened to kill more people with a knife. So I am now requesting that on each file, his bond be set at $2.5 million. If the court rule allowed for it, I don't know why on attempted murder was exempt from this no bond court rule when the intent is the same as homicide. But if it allowed, I would be requesting for no bond. However, he doesn't meet that. So I'm requesting $5 million total. Thank you.
Your Honor, I would just ask that the court not consider those things not charged in making its decision.
He's under investigation for similar or like activity. You don't want the court to consider that?
Your Honor, he hasn't been charged officially in any of that. I don't know what's to come of it. I don't know who those witnesses are. There's a lot that's unknown there. So I just ask that you consider the allegations as they've been brought. And as they come, because certainly the consideration will be made when he is charged, if he is charged.
Motion for bond reduction is denied. The people's request to increase the defendant's bond, given all of the circumstances and what has been brought forth to the court, is granted. The bond in each of these cases will be set in the amount of $2.5 million. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case of Peninsula Place versus Destiny Jenkins Jones. Hello,
Hello,
what's your name?
Destiny Jenkins Jones.
All right. I had $2,067.86 last time.
Yes.
Yeah. I got 1,200 today for them, and then I just started back working. So next week I'll be able to pay about 600.
Hold on a second.
Oh,
Okay, you have 1,200 today.
yeah, I can pay them 1,200 today.
You have that in cash?
No, it's on my card.
Okay, so you're gonna pay 1,200 today,
Yeah,
and then you said next week
yeah, I can pay about 600.
about 600.
Well, I mean that's what I get paid. So a week now.
All right.
I mean, I can ask my parents for some help. Like, I'm not tripping.
Sounds like my daughter. Okay, let me ask you this, young lady.
Yeah.
When can you get this 2,067 paid off? However you get it paid off.
I mean, I have a job now. I had to quit my last job, so that's why I got like behind. So I can pay 1,200. What? Why? What?
I'm just waiting for the plan.
I'm telling you the plan. You don't like my plan. That's
I
what it sounds
didn't.
like.
Did I say I didn't like your plan?
Because I said I could ask my parents for money.
And I said,
Never.
yeah, that sounds like my daughter. I get it. I know how that works. So will they give you the money?
Yes, they're my parents. I don't know. So after I pay the 1,200 today, where am I left at? Like, what's my about?
Hang on, they got to do math. You're at about 867.86.
Oh, my parents giving me $200 plus like the little 600 that I make a week. They could give me more than that. I have two parents, so they can help me.
I get you. I'm listening to everything you're telling me.
No, my dad could pay it, but because I live by myself, I'd rather try to be independent. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
I know. I get what you're trying to do.
yeah.
Okay, understand what I'm trying to do. All I'm trying to do is get you paid up before the end of this month.
I can get it paid up. If it's $800 left after today, I can get it paid up.
Okay, so here's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
Can you get that paid up by next Friday? Because then then what happens is that means I can do one thing. If you can't, I've got to do something else.
Well,
that's all I'm trying to do.
What can you do if I can't? Because no. I'm just saying. I'm telling you that I can get it paid. But if you're gonna make it a little easier for me, then we can talk.
Destiny, you're killing me.
What did I do?
No, you didn't do anything. Really, you did not do anything. I am listening to this plan. If you don't mind, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay. So what you're giving me is you're giving me a 21-year-old's plan. All right.
What's wrong?
No, this is like talking to my daughter. There's this everything's coming out. I know it makes sense to you. I'm just trying to get it to make sense to me in terms of what I have to do.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm not trying to tease you or disrespect you in any way. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just follow.
Okay.
Okay. But what you have to do is you have to tell me what you can do and what you can't do. Okay. And what you want to do. And then I can tell you what I can do and try to make this work for you.
Okay. How can you make it work for me? Because I already told you what I can do.
Because it's all about me. No. Okay. You've got 1,200 today. You're going to pay the 1,200.
Yeah.
Okay. What I don't want to do is I don't want to give you a judgment if I can help it.
Okay.
Okay.
That would mean me coming back to court or something?
No.
Because
that would mean you'd have something on your record that says you have a judgment. And I don't think you want that.
Yeah, I don't want that.
All right. So you can pay 600 next week, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Can you get that? What time's the hearings next week?
2 p.m.
2 p.m. Okay. Can you get that? Can you get that paid to the landlord before 2 p.m. next Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What's-
Some people can't. So I'm just asking. I'm not okay. So if you get that paid, that's 1,800 of this too. So it'll be about 267 or 270 short. And
Yes,
did you-
and I can get that from my parents, but I'm gonna let you finish.
Now you go ahead.
No, I was just telling you because that's what I'm saying. I can pay the 600, that I get paid next week, and then whatever is left, I'll just ask my parents for it because that's not a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. So here's what you do.
Okay,
You pay the 1,200 to the landlord today.
of course.
Then I'm going to set a hearing time for April 26th.
Do I have to come back in person? I'm sorry, this is my first time in court.
Me too. So we'll get through this.
Okay.
April 26, 2024 at 2 p.m. If you get all of that, all of the balance paid to the landlord, you don't need to be here, but you got to make sure that happened.
Of course.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to give you that opportunity to pay it off in a week. Okay.
Yes.
We're
thank
good?
you so much. Yes.
You're welcome. All right. Are you in school?
Yes, I am. They're making it hard for me out here.
Who's making it hard for you? The school?
An insular place.
Okay. No, okay. You're in school?
Yeah.
Where?
Eastern Michigan.
Studying what?
Journalism. And listen, a minor in criminal justice.
Wow. Okay.
Okay,
Are you going to try to be a lawyer?
No, I want to be a judge. This is serious.
Oh, so you want my job. I see what's going on here. All right. All right, young lady. We may or may not see you next week. Get everything paid, and then you'll be all set.
Of course.
All
and
right.
I wouldn't have to come back, right?
You don't, as long as everything's paid,
Yeah.
you don't have to come back.
That's
All right?
Yes, that's perfect.
Destiny, thank you.
Thank you so
You
much.
have a great day.
Have a beautiful day.
That was like talking to my daughter. I don't know what just happened. I have no idea. Court calls the case Evergreen Apartments versus Desiree France.
Theory appearing for plaintiff.
She's in Zoom. Desiree France.
I'm here, Kate.
We were at 4,000. Last time there were repairs that needed to be done.
Your Honor, the balance is the same, $4,032. There were issues with.
That's not correct.
Access.
Hold on, please. Go ahead.
There were issues with allowing access to inspect and do the repairs. At the last hearing, we were told that she was going to be there for the appointment on the 15th.
Yes.
And again, my understanding, it would continue to be canceled in her schedule. They did get into the home yesterday, and
Why was the 15th canceled?
Ms. France canceled it.
The 15th was canceled for me. I had an appointment to make it to.
See, this can't work this way if you're going to claim that they haven't made the repairs, but you got in yesterday.
Yeah, they got in to make some of the repairs yesterday.
Your Honor, I can go through what the repairs were that were done. The original work order indicated there was no dishwasher installed. There was a dishwasher installed that was replaced. She had indicated there was a leaking toilet. The toilet tank bolts were tightened, resolving the leak. She indicated their master bath sink leaked. They replaced a P-trap assembly as a precaution, and were not able to replicate the leak.
She indicated there was a broken screen in her daughter's room. One screen was replaced before the other one could be replaced. Ms. France and asked the team, indicated that it was taking too long and indicated she would contact the office to reschedule. She indicated there was a loud bath fan. That bath fan was while maintenance was there. She also requested that the dining room bifold closet was off its track. And that was repaired with a door saver and was reinstalled. She indicated the hall closet bifold was off track and damaged. That was repaired with a door saver and was reinstalled. So as far as plaintiff is concerned, all of the work order is now closed pending communication from her regarding the second screen installation.
So if it was, I'm sorry, is it my turn to speak?
Go ahead.
Okay, so when they came out, I had to be at neurology. They entered the home at around 9 o'clock, which was fine. Didn't have an issue with them doing the repairs. But when it got closer to time to go to neurology, I indicated that that they could return to finish out the repairs because when they installed the dishwasher, the new one, they did not fix the flooring. And then the screens have to be put back in, and then the flooring in the bathroom and stuff was not fixed at that moment, which I spoke with the front office that same day to have them scheduled to come back out. And I also indicated
When are
with
they
the court
coming
that I
back
did just
out? What
they'll be
date
out
are they
next
coming
week.
back out?
They'll be out next week
What day?
on Monday. Yep, I spoke with PJ in the front office about them coming out on Monday to finish out the repairs.
22nd. So I'm going to order that the landlords to complete whatever else is there on the 22nd, 2024. There'll be, and I'm also going to order no cancellations.
That's fine.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn this to April 26, 2024 at 2 p.m. See where the repairs are. I've got 18, I've got some funds. I've got 1620 in escrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Sycamore Meadows versus Kevin Reed.
Again, Carrie Zaman 267390 on behalf of plaintiff.
Kevin Reed, I see you there. Can you answer?
Yes,
State your name.
Kevin Reed.
Okay. Last time we were here, there's $10,135 owed.
That's correct, Judge.
Mr. Reed, how are you going to get that paid?
I honestly don't know right now. I mean, I've been reaching out, trying to get help. The only thing I can think of is try to get a job and work on paying it off.
Okay, well, the problem here is going to be that if there isn't a way to get this paid, or you don't see a way to get it paid, there's not a whole lot I can do.
I mean, I reached out to Hawk.
Right, but even if you were to qualify for the largest amount that Hawk would give, you're still going to be about 7,000 short.
Right.
Okay. So what I'm going to suggest is you try to reach out to the landlord, try to figure out something. But I'm going to find that there's no tribal issue after a hearing on this matter. I'm going to grant a judgment for possession to the plaintiff in that total amount, including costs of $10,135. I'll extend it one day, so writ won't issue until the 30th. So you need to get in and talk to him, sir.
But that's my question too, right there. Like, how is they still charging me? I'm not even staying there. I haven't been in that house for months.
What do you mean?
I haven't been here. I've been said in February that I wanted to give it up.
But did you turn the keys in?
No, I couldn't find it. I told them that I had left a voicemail and nobody got back to me.
Okay, if you're not there, I'm going to issue the judgment. You need to get keys to them. Because
I haven't been in a while. I've literally been back and forth with family.
Okay, but this is a possession judgment, so they just want to take the apartment back.
Okay.
So you just need to get the keys to them.
Okay. Yeah, because that's crazy. Like they still charging me. They literally just charged me at the first of this month, and I'm not even staying there. The power's not even on.
Okay, but they don't know that if you didn't give them the keys.
Okay.
Thank you. Sycamore Meadows versus Terad LaFleur.
Good afternoon again, Carrie Zanon on behalf of plaintiff, Your Honor.
Terad LaFleur.
He's in here, Judge.
Oh, there he is. Get up and say no. What's your name? Terad LaFleur. Hi. And I had 2297 last time we were here.
Yes, Judge, I have 2298, but I talked to Mr. LaFleur. He's indicated to me that he had an appointment on the 11th with Hawk, and that he needs, I was hoping Amy was going to be on, but she's in a breakout room though.
No, what? So you had your appointment? What did they say?
They're just waiting on Sycamore to give them back the information that they need. That's what my caseworker told me.
Gotcha. Why don't I do this? Let me pass it. We'll see. Amy should be out soon.
Okay.
So that we can get it clarified.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Sycamore Meadows versus Denicia